Hello friends, my name is Sagar Dande and today we are discussing about the question and answers of chapter 1 Maharashtra State Board Biology subject. Chapter name is Reproduction in Lower and Higher Plants. In this video, we are mainly focused on the multiple choice questions answers, short answer question, long answer question. This video will definitely help you in the board exam preparation as well as NEET exam preparation because of detailed explanation of each and every question. If you have any queries or any questions regarding to this chapter, please comment us. We will definitely help you. And without getting late, let's start question and answer. Question first, multiple choice question. In that first question, insect pollinated flowers usually possess. Option A first, sticky pollens with rough surface. Option B, large quantities of pollens. Option C, dry pollens with smooth surface. Option D, light colored pollens. The correct answer for the question is answer A. Answer A is the sticky pollens with the rough surface is the correct answer for the question. Now move to the next question. Question 2 is इन ओव्यूल मियोसिस ऑकर्स इन मतलब मियोसिस कहाँ पे होता है इन ओव्यूल में. ऑप्शन है ऑप्शन ए इंटेगुमेंट्स, ऑप्शन बी न्यूसेलस, ऑप्शन सी मेगास्पोर, ऑप्शन डी मेगास्पोर मदर सेल. एंड द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर द क्वेश्चन इज आंसर डी megaspore mother cell is the site of meiosis in the ovule. Move to the next question. Next question is question 3. द प्लॉइडी लेवल इज़ नॉट सेम इन. प्लॉइडी लेवल मतलब हेप्लॉइड है या फिर डिप्लॉइड है, वो किस में सेम नहीं है. सो ऑप्शन फर्स्ट है इंटीग्यूमेंट्स एंड न्यूसेलस, ऑप्शन बी है रूट टिप एंड शूट टिप, ऑप्शन सी है सेकेंडरी न्यूक्लियस एंड एंडोस्पर्म, ऑप्शन डी है एंटीपोडल्स एंड सिनर्जिड्स. सो आंसर करेक्ट आंसर ऑफ द क्वेश्चन इज सी, secondary nucleus and endosperm is the correct answer for the question. Let's how this answer is correct. Let's see. Integuments and nucellus carry the diploid ploidy level. Root tip and shoot tip also carry a ploidy level. Antipodals and synergids carry a haploid ploidy level, while nucleus carry the 2n and endosperm carry the 3n. That's why the ploidy level is not similar to the secondary nucleus and endosperm. Okay, now move to the next question. Question number 4. Question number 4 is which of the following type requires pollinator but not genetically similar to the autogamy. Okay, and option is option A genetogamy, option B xenogamy, option C apogamy, option D cleistogamy. The correct answer for the question is A. Answer A, genetogamy is the correct answer for the question. Move to the next question. Question number 5. The diploid chromosome number in a flowering plant is 12. Then which of the following will have a 6 chromosome? Option A है endosperm, option B leaf cell, option C cotyledons, option D is synergids. And the correct answer for the question is answer D, synergids is the correct answer. Okay, move to the next question. Next question is in angiosperm endosperm is formed by due to the ऑप्शन ए है फ्री न्यूक्लियर डिवीजन ऑफ मेगास्पोर, ऑप्शन बी है पोलर न्यूक्लियर, ऑप्शन सी है पोलर न्यूक्लियर एंड मेल गमीट, ऑप्शन डी है सिनर्जिड्स एंड मेल गमीट. एंड द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर द क्वेश्चन इज आंसर सी, पोलर न्यूक्लियर एंड मेल गमीट इज द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, नाउ मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज द पॉइंट आउट द ऑड वन. ओके, now option is option A nucellus, option B embryo sac, option C micropyle, option D is pollen grain. And the correct answer for the question is answer D, pollen grain. Why pollen grain? Because these three are the female part and pollen grain is one male part. That's why this is odd one. Okay, this is all about the MCQs. Now move to the next question. Next question is the very short questions. In that, question number first, name the part of gynoecium that determine the compatible nature of the pollen grain. Compatible nature जो है वो स्टिग्मा फॉलो करता है. Stigma is a part of gynoecium which determine the compatible nature of the pollen grains. Question number 2, how many haploid cells are present in a mature embryo? Mature embryo में हेप्लॉइड सेल कितने प्रेजेंट होते हैं? सो आंसर है इसके 6 हेप्लॉइड सेल्स आर प्रेजेंट एंड 2 न्यूक्लियर सेल्स आर प्रेजेंट इन द मैच्योर एम्ब्रियो. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 है, इवन थ्रू ईच पोलन ग्रेन्स हैज 2 मेल गमीट, व्हाई at least 2 pollen grains are required to fertilize 20 ovules in a particular carpel? So answer है, even through 2 male gametes are there in a one pollen grains, 20 pollen grains are required to fertilize 20 ovules. This is due to the presence of double fertilization in angiosperm. उसी की वजह से क्या होता है, 20 pollen grains required रहते हैं 20 ovules को फर्टिलाइज करने के लिए. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 is define megasporogenesis. One of the simple question. Answer of this question is the formation of megaspore from megaspore mother cell are called as a megasporogenesis. Okay, move to the next question. Next question is what is hydrophily? So hydrophily, it is a type of one of the type of pollination, and we know that what is pollination. Pollination means transfer of pollen grains from anther to the stigma, that is called as a pollination. But hydrophily is one of the type of pollination. Let's see what is hydrophily. Hydrophily is the transfer of pollen grains from anther to the stigma through the water, is called as a hydrophily. Okay, move to the next question. Next question is name the layer which supplies nourishment to the developing pollen grains. मतलब क्या, ऐसी लेयर का आपको नाम बताने का है जो क्या कर रहा है, नरिशमेंट प्रोवाइड कर रही है पोलन ग्रेन्स को. सो आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज tapetum is the layer which provides the nourishment to the developing pollen grains. Tapetum is the layer which provide or supplies the nourishment to the developing grains. Move to the next question. Next question is the define parthenocarpy. पार्थेनोकैरपी क्या होती है और उसकी डेफिनेशन क्या है? सो पार्थेनोकैरपी जो है, इट इज़ डेवलपमेंट ऑफ फ्रूट विदाउट फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सीड्स, अ लैक ड्यू टू द पॉलिनेशन, फर्टिलाइजेशन एंड एम्ब्रियो डेवलपमेंट. ओके, इन सिंपल लैंग्वेज, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ फ्रूट विदाउट अ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सीड्स और फर्टिलाइजेशन. ओके, इसके जो एग्जाम्पल्स है लाइक बनाना, grapes are the examples of parthenocarpy. Next question, question number 8, are pollination and fertilization necessary in apomixis? No, it is not necessary for pollination and fertilization. Let's see. Apomixis or agamospermy involves in the formation of embryo and seeds by asexual method without involving meiotic gametogenesis and sexual fusion of gametes. Pollination and fertilization are not necessary in the apomixis. Next question, question number 9, name the parts of pistil which develops into fruits and seeds. Firstly, see the what is pistil. Pistil is the part of gynoecium, which is, gynoecium means what, which is a female part, and female part consists of 3 main part: stigma, style and ovary. These are the 3 parts are mainly carry the pistil. Okay, now see the answer. Pistil has 3 parts: stigma which grow down through the style and ovary. Okay, ovary contain ovules which contain an egg. The ovary develop into the fruits and ovule develops into the seed is the correct answer. Okay, now move to the next question. Next question is what is the function of fully formed apparatus, fully formed apparatus का functions क्या है? So answer of this question is the fully formed apparatus is guide entry of pollen tube and release of sperm cells into the embryo sac of a female part. Okay, क्या करता है fully formed apparatus? वो पोलन ग्रेन्स को गाइड करता है, डायरेक्शन देता है एंड रिलीज ऑफ स्पर्म सेल इनटू द एम्ब्रियो सैक में मदद करता है. ओके, नाउ मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, शॉर्ट आंसर क्वेश्चंस. इन दैट क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट इज हाउ polyembryony can be commercially exploited. Firstly, we have to know what is polyembryony. Polyembryony may be defined as occurrence of 2 or more embryos in a one ovule is called as a polyembryony. Okay, polyembryony can be commercially exploited by various ways, like it is used for a disease-free plant. It is also used in horticulture. It is also used in a clone formation. These are the 3 main ways by which we can polyembryony commercially exploited. In that, question number second is that pollination and seeds formation are very crucial for the fruit formation justify the statement. Okay, so let's begin how we can justify the statement. Let's start. Pollination and seed formation are very crucial for formation because seeds and fruits are formed by the fertilization. For fertilization, pollination is must. In angiosperm, 2 structures are formed as a result of double fertilization, a diploid zygote and triploid primary endosperm nucleus. The zygote develops into an embryo, whereas embryo cell gives rise to endosperm. It provides nourishment to the growing embryo. Both fruits and seeds are important part of the angiosperms. Okay, now move to the next question. Question number 3. Incompatibility is a natural barrier in the fusion of gametes. How will you explain this statement? Answer of this question is, in gametic incompatibility, if the sperm and ova are from different species, then they do not recognize each other and hence they do not fuse to form the zygote. Hence, incompatibility acts as a natural barrier. Keep in mind, incompatibility, it acts as a natural barrier for the fusion of male and female gamete. Okay, move to the next question. Next question is question number 4. Describe 3 devices by which cross pollination is encouraged angiosperm by avoiding self pollination. And answer of the question is, self incompatibility is a genetic method to prevent the pollens from fertilizing ovules to the same flower, inhibiting the germination on the stigma of pistil. Second one is the production of unisexual sexual flowers, so that the male and female parts will be present on a different plants. Dioecious or different flowers in the same plant, monoecious. This prevents both autogamy and genitogamy. Now move to the next question. Question number 4. Long answer question, which are very difficult to answer for the student, but in this video we are making this question is very simple and very easy. So let's start long answer question. In that, question number first is describe the process of double fertilization. हमको प्रोसेस बतानी है डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन की. उससे पहले हमको पता होना चाहिए फर्टिलाइजेशन क्या है, डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन क्या है. ओके, सो चलिए जानते हैं डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन क्या है. ओके, सो देयर इज अ डायग्राम बाय विच वी कैन इजीली एक्सप्लेन हाउ डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन occur. Okay, so let's begin. Here is a diagram. So in this we can easily say देखिए डायग्राम में क्या क्या हमको दिखता है. एक पोलन ग्रेन है, यहाँ पे एक स्टिग्मा है, यहाँ पे एक पोलन ट्यूब है, स्टाइल है, ओव्यूल है जिसमें एग्स है, यहाँ पे सिनर्जिड्स है, ये एंटीपोडल्स है, यहाँ पे ओवरी है और ये माइक्रोपाइलर एंड है। ओके, सो इट इज़ अ फीमेल पार्ट। ओके, अब उससे पहले हमको पॉलिनेशन क्या है ये बोलना पड़ेगा। पॉलिनेशन, सपोज ये यहाँ पे एक एंथर है, एंथर में बहुत सारे पोलन ग्रेन्स हैं। अब ये पोलन ग्रेन्स क्या होता है, यहाँ से मूव होता और यहाँ पे जाके स्टिग्मा पे अटैच होता, उसे हम क्या कहते हैं, पॉलिनेशन कहते हैं, उसे हम पॉलिनेशन कहते हैं। अब जो स्टिग्मा पर पोलन ग्रेन है, ये पोलन ग्रेन क्या होता, ये पोलन ग्रेन ग्रो होता ऐसे सीधे ग्रो होके ये एक पोलन ट्यूब तैयार करता। पोलन ट्यूब तैयार करने के बाद ये सीधे एक सिनर्जिड्स को ब्रेक करता और यहाँ पे अपने 2 मेल गमीट रिलीज करता। और यहाँ पे अब 2 मेल गमीट रिलीज करने के बाद क्या होता, उसमें का एक मेल गमीट जो है यहाँ पे जो एग है और एग के साथ क्या होता, फर्टिलाइज होता और वहाँ पे वो फर्टिलाइजेशन करता। ओके, नाउ ये जो है ये हो गया फर्टिलाइजेशन, लेकिन हमको देखना है डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन। सो डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन इज दैट when there is a release of 2 male gametes, one male gamete is fused with the female egg and forms the zygote, but remaining male gamete is fused with the secondary nucleus and they form a pen called as a primary endosperm nucleus, and this process is called as a triple fusion as well as double fertilization. So this is the process of a double fertilization. In easiest language you can easily say, when pollen grains are transferred from anther to the stigma, this process is called as pollination. After pollination, the pollen tube are present on the stigma and the pollen grain forms a pollen tubes that grow and go to the side of a micropilar end. After that they release 2 male gametes into the female part. One male gamete is reacted or fused with the egg and forms the zygote. This is called as a fertilization, and remaining 1 male gamete is fused with the secondary nucleus and they form a pen, which is a primary endosperm nucleus. This is called as a double fertilization or a triple fusion. So this is the simple process. Okay, here is a description. You can screenshot, you can take screenshot or you can write by pause the video. Okay, now next question is question number 2. Explain the stages involved in the maturation of microspore into the male gametophyte. Okay, क्वेश्चन क्या है, एक्सप्लेन द स्टेजेस कौन कौन से है मैचुरेशन ऑफ माइक्रोस्पोर इनटू द मेल gametophyte. So answer of this question is very easy. You can easily answer the question. Okay, let's see. Formation of male gametophyte in the flowering plants takes place within a specialized male reproductive organ called as a stamen. Stamen में क्या होता है, male gametophyte generally produce होता है. During microsporogenesis, diploid pollen mother cells undergo mitotic division to produce tetrad haploid microscope. This stage is completed with the distinct unicellular microspore and release from the tetrad by the activity of mixture of enzyme secreted by the tapetum and the inner nutritive layer of the stamen. This result in the production of sperm cell. Okay, now move to the next paragraph, which is a pollen grains marks the beginning of a male gametophyte. It undergoes the first mitotic division to produce the bigger neck vegetative cell and small thin-walled generative cell. The vegetative cell is rich in food and having irregular shaped nucleus. The generative cell is floats and cytoplasm of the vegetative cell. The second mitotic division is concerned with generative cell only and give rise to two non-motile male gametes. This mitotic division of the generative cell takes place either in the pollen grain or in the pollen tube grains and shed from the anther at this two cell stage called as the most of angiosperm. This is all about the question and answers of part first, reproduction in higher and lower plants. Okay, if you have query related to this question and answer, please comment us, we will definitely help you. Okay.